Hello beautiful people, my name is Naila, your host for the Art of Living Show. Our guest today is a designer, an interior designer whose work is a vibrant celebration of African heritage. Her style is rooted in rich culture, bold colors, and soulful storytelling. She is gonna be styling me, people. You know, I love it all bold and colorful. So let's see how I look like before this show starts, by the way. She is none other than
KTN Nabwire.
She blends contemporary art and
Afrocentric elegance.
she invites us to her home to have a look around and to have a conversation. Let's discover, explore, and engage. Time is up, beautiful people. There you go. Are we done? One more thing.
last piece.
She put a ring on it. Let's do this.
So let's crown you a bit.
Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Uh-huh. Thank you.
And I think we should do shoes to
Yes,
match
absolutely. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
that. Let's introduce some earth tones.
Okay.
And also, yeah. Do I help you with that?
With the shoes, that'll be fine. Do you love my look, beautiful people? I think it looks nice. I see myself through the mirror. I think it looks nice. Be the judge. This is my style. I love it. Thank you, Miss Candy.
I'm proud of my work.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I do.
Look at this.
Definitely.
Yay! So today I'll be hanging out to the bag because I've been styled so I'm untouchable. Let's do this. Beautiful people, let's give you the tour of this gorgeous, absolutely breathtaking place. You and I are gonna fall in love with it. Let's do this. Thank you, Miss Candy.
You're
For
welcome.
styling me. I love this.
I
This
hope
is
it's so
for
good.
you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for opening
Thank
your
you.
doors to us.
Thank you.
I'm sure camera guys are giving you a view of what her living room looks like. It feels like a candy store if you love art. Look at those colors, look at the accessory, look at the art, look at the textures, the bold colors. It's just oozing out. I love it.
Bye.
Girl, you rock. You
Thank
are a
you.
creative genius.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You are genuinely, definitely are going to inspire so many of us. I want us to start with, how big is your space?
It's a 2-bedroom,
Okay.
2 baths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's start with how you recreated. What inspired you to create this kind of a space?
Oh, well, I love nature. So
Okay.
nature was my first inspiration. And the earth tones, that's why you see a lot of blacks, a lot of wooden pieces, and river rock somewhere. Yeah.
River rocks.
Yeah.
Interesting. So let's start with, you worked with, of course, a white canvas here. This is not white, this is cream,
Yeah. Off-white.
off-white,
Yeah. Yeah.
off-white, and you've adorned it with all these beautiful art pieces that I love and want to sell. Those wicker baskets, art pieces, some beautiful accessories, lots of butterflies. So let's start with the walls. What did you do with the walls? Let's talk about how you picked your art pieces. What story are they telling? Because there are quite a number.
Yeah.
So we will just talk about art pieces in this room first.
Okay.
Then we talk about the accessories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So starting from the entryway, there's the painting in black and the lady with the rose petals flowing from her back. So that for me expresses freedom and just being free. Yeah.
And the other man,
So the other
Who's
one
walking
is
into
more,
infinity?
yeah, it's like more of a loner and just carrying your baggage.
Yeah.
Because there's light at the end of a tunnel.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is that who you are?
Yeah.
Does
yeah.
that depict you?
Yeah, I'm such an introvert, but I
Okay.
just express myself through art.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That tells me a lot about you. You have all this creative genius just behind all this quiet, gentle person that we're seeing right here.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine all colorful she's saying she is? I'm introvert. Nobody would say you're an introvert.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the colors?
Yes.
I love colors. Okay, I
Absolutely.
get you.
Let's talk about that other piece there.
The piece that you see above my desk, it
Yeah.
just represents who I am. I love the jewelry on the lady. As you can see, it has some jewelry.
Yes.
And the afro hair.
So nice. You really love yourself, do you?
I do.
It
Self-love.
just shows. Look at you. It just shows. Even how you're
Thank you.
adorned, you look so stylish. I love the look today.
Thank
it just
you.
depicts the owner of the whole.
You even trusted me enough to style it.
Of course. I mean, I just saw this and I was like, she can style me. Don't you just love her work? She is a genius, this girl. Let's talk about this art right behind you. It's colorful. I love the vibrant colors.
And I like the watchful eyes. It's just sort of an abstract art.
Okay.
Not much meaning. I just love the colors.
Okay.
Yeah, for the big wall. Because
Yeah.
it's a big wall.
Yes.
And I didn't want it to look so blank.
Okay. What about this with Masai?
The bracelet, so as you can
Yes.
see, the watch I'm wearing also looks like what is on the
Yes,
painting, and
yes.
the one I've styled you
me
with.
yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to show what I like to wear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting how she has picked her personality and expressed each and every piece with who you really are as a person, how you love to look, and it depicts your space. That is so cool.
Thank
You back at home can do that, but tastefully, because what you've done is you've mixed colors, you've mixed textures, you've mixed just the style, and it's rooted with a lot of creativity around it.
Yeah.
Good job. I like
you,
that,
thank you.
because when you look at this, I would have expected it to be colorful, but it is so black and
It's a
white,
bit subtle.
and it looks very subtle and beautiful
Yeah.
as well. So let's talk about wicker baskets. I've seen a couple. Let's
So
talk
these
about
are-
these and those that are there on that wall.
So the brown ones are Rwandi's Tonga baskets, and they're usually gifted to people during important events like weddings or graduation, because
Okay.
it depicts love and hard work, because it takes a lot of time to just come up with one piece. So it just shows love and hard work.
And hard work.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, now you know. You're bringing not just Kenya, what we have here, but outside Kenya.
Yeah.
You're bringing African culture,
Embracing also other roots.
embracing other roots. I like that. And these?
So these ones are just still woven, but in Kenya. These ones are from Kenya, colorful.
Okay.
They also take a lot of time to make. So it all just shows love,
Yes.
handmade with love.
Handmade with love.
Yeah.
And appreciating handcrafted work.
Exactly.
I like that. Let's talk about, I'm seeing butterflies, I'm seeing birds as part of your accessories. And I don't know how you stack them on the wall, but I love them because I love butterflies and I love birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are free animals.
Yes.
If we could fly.
Yes,
So
if
that's
I
what
could
they
fly.
represent, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, I love nature. So I also try to incorporate elements of nature in my home.
Okay.
So that's why the birds and the
Okay.
butterflies, yeah.
Okay. And I'm seeing, is it the bird there that is hanging, is it like something also functional as well? It's
The-
decorative and functional as well, that
the-
accessory displayed there? Or it's just a decoration piece?
The buds or
Yes,
the key holder?
both.
So the key holder is sometimes when you come home, you lose
Yeah.
your keys or you don't know where your keys are.
Yes.
So I placed it there, or if I have a guest
Yes.
and they are carrying keys, so they can just hang them there. So when it's time to leave,
Yes.
we don't start hustling looking for keys.
I like that. We don't
But
have
for
to.
the for the buds, it's just aesthetics.
It's just for aesthetics.
Yeah.
It looks so cute. I think I'll borrow that idea for my
You
space.
should.
And you know, it's so interesting what you've done with where your light switch is.
Oh,
It's a frame.
yeah, it's a photo frame. So I removed the glass because
Okay.
I saw it was looking so bare with all the other decor there.
Yeah.
So I removed the glass from the photo frame and stuck the exterior part.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. DIY right there.
DIY queen.
DIY queen. For people who are DIY enthusiasts, this is a brilliant idea. Who knew? You could actually do something like that. You could make your own creative light switch with just a picture frame.
Yeah.
What a clever idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please lose your shoes. And then below that are stones. Tell me about that concept.
So please lose your shoes. That's it's a shoe station.
Okay.
So those are river rocks collected from the river. So short story to explain that concept. There's a place I used to live where my neighbors used to have so many guests, and then the guests would leave shoes outside. So because of the noise, other neighbors were so mad and they came and poured water in the shoes.
Oh
So
my
when people were going out, we're like, what happened to our shoes? So I was like, I wouldn't want my guests to experience that. So I decided to create a shoe station where you can leave your shoes. As much as it's functional, it's also aesthetic. So if you have muddy shoes, it just leaves the dirt on the shoe station and your floors are still clean.
What? People, we're here. It's all about discovering new ideas, new creative ways of creating beautiful spaces that are functional and look amazing. Look at that. Never thought in my wildest dream I would do something like this, right? Isn't it a fantastic hack? Please borrow that and invite me to your space for me to have a tour of your space. Thank you for teaching us something new. So you don't have to have your guests leave their shoes outside. Let them enjoy those rocks. And on top of that, their shoes are safe. Nobody's gonna spill water on them, right?
Exactly.
I like that.
And your house remains clean.
And your house remains clean,
Yeah.
so they won't feel bad. If you tell me to leave my shoes there, I'll be so happy.
Yeah.
It also it's very calming, and it's very, I don't know, there's something very relaxing and cooling about having those stones there.
So that's where the aesthetics come in.
Yeah.
And so natural elements are so calming because it's the colors and the textures are created to give a soothing effect.
Yeah. I feel that.
Afrocentric beauty.
I feel it
Yeah.
in my bones. You've done something very unique. I've not seen this before. This is a ladder.
Yeah.
People, look at that ladder. Isn't it interesting how she's displayed her fleece blankets? Beautiful. Talk to me about that idea.
So I love having blankets in the space, just in case if I'm chilling or I'm reading a book, and because I already have a basket that has the blanket, I wanted something different, but also like unexpected, an unexpected element. So I decided to create a ladder, do like different colors, the white and the brown, the earth tones, and then just place it there against the wall.
Nice. It's a decor piece on its own.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought, beautiful people? Thanks to Art of Living. Thank you for giving us such a brilliant idea. You're an interior designer, by the way, before we forget. So all of us are learning from you. You're teaching us how to recreate our spaces with what we have, because this is quite affordable.
Very.
Collecting those stones, having a ladder and doing this and painting that, it's quite affordable.
Yeah.
What I didn't ask you is, where did you get these butterflies from?
I got them from an online shop.
Okay.
So I just saw some posters and then I reached out to the lady and she sent them to me. So they have some sticky tapes at the back, so you just stick on the wall.
On
so
the
it's
wall.
yeah, it's renter friendly.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I want one for me. I
I'll
love
give you
butterflies.
some.
Yay, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. There is so much in this house, beautiful people. So if I not talk about something, we're gonna pick each piece and speak about it because it's just outstanding. This house, every piece is outstanding and it has a story. Let's talk about your furniture. Let's talk about this seat and your cushions. You have also unexpected kind of furniture in your space. You don't have a table, you have a poof there. I like this trunk, I like that poof. Also, I like the cushions, what you've done with the cushions. Tell me more.
So my living room space, if you've noticed, there's no telly.
Yes.
So it's more of a social space.
Okay.
When I have friends around, we can hold conversations because nowadays there's gadgets and all. So we
Yes.
disconnect. So this room is just for reconnecting.
Okay.
And then I love nature so much. So I
Alright.
like wood textures because of that soothing effect. So a story about this wood, the stool, a friend of mine gifted me 2 logs. So this one and this other one.
Okay.
So she told me, I know you can do something with this. So I just varnished it to give it a beautiful shine and also to chase away the insects.
Okay.
And then this one I carved it so that I can put my books and also put a basket on top of it.
Lovely.
Just aesthetics and functional. And it's cheap.
Yes, and it's affordable.
Yeah.
Look at that, beautiful people. I've never seen that idea of having a trunk and you can have your books displayed there. Beautiful.
And
That
then,
is-
okay, for the seat,
Yes.
it's called a kaya seat because you can see it has the sitting space and there's also an extension for your decor pieces or plants, just for that calming effect. The Ankara fabric, just my traditional roots. I love everything African, handmade with love again.
handmade with love.
Yes,
There you go. You're calling this seat what?
kaya.
Kaya.
seat.
Did you know that, beautiful people? This is called a kaya seat. So we don't have to have those normal seats, the L seats that we normally have in our spaces or couches that are just, you can have that. Some of the section that is not filled with a cushion, you have your decor pieces. I like that idea. It's
And then
brilliant.
also you see the room is slanted in
Yes,
a way.
yes.
So at first when it was a plain canvas,
Yes.
I really wondered how I was gonna style it.
Yes.
But the kaya seat is made in a way that it would fit in that slant
Okay.
shape. Yeah, the slanted
Was
shape.
this tailor-made for you?
Yes, yes.
Ah, it
Yes,
was custom-made
definitely.
for you.
Definitely, yeah.
Like that. Let's talk about the curtains.
Black and yellow. So black is my favorite color and yellow as well. So I wanted vibrant colors because already my canvas is sort of black. The black is very dominant.
Yeah.
So you have to layer with vibrant colors so that it brings out that warm feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the lighting in your house, girl. Look at the candles, people, and the layering of lights, the lamps, the flow lamps. My goodness. Talk to me about the lighting and the different layering and the style, including candle. Oh, and I didn't say this when I walked in. Oh my God, the scent in this
It
house.
smells good, yeah.
It
smells so good.
It
yeah?
smells out of this world. I wish you were here, people. But I'm sure our videographers are giving you a glimpse of what this space looks like. Beautiful, and it smells amazing as well. Tell me about the lighting.
So for such dark colors,
Yes.
you have to incorporate warm lighting at specific corners so that it brings out the beauty of the space and it doesn't look so dark. And then I've used floor lamps and the table lamp that are patterned so that it casts some shadows on the wall.
Okay.
It's really pretty, right?
Yes.
So if you see it at night, you'd be so amazed.
Right? You will give us pictures of the night.
Definitely.
For our viewers to get a feel of that, how that looks like. So in case you go for dark colors, use layering of lighting to create that ambience that you're looking for.
And they're handmade.
And they're handmade as well.
Yeah.
Kenyan
I
made.
really like handmade items
Yeah.
because they show how much love
Yes.
and effort that was put to it.
Yes.
So when I look at this project and when I look at the house,
Mhm.
I don't see a crazy project. I see all the hard work that I've put into it.
Yes.
I see myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you are doing a brilliant job, I must say. I would
I
hire you
appreciate
any
that.
day. I don't want to forget talk about that bottle top time aesthetic on the wall. Tell me about it. It's outstanding.
This is made to, it's like a whole unit
Yes.
because this is a half barrel. I custom
It's a what?
A half barrel.
Yes.
I custom made it so that I can put my wine there
Yes.
and some books.
Yes.
And so the bottle top, it even has a photo of a wine bottle.
Yes.
So it was just to create some harmony, and it's
Yes.
also beautiful to look at.
Yes.
Yeah.
And stones and your boots. So
I collected
cute.
the stones from Kajiado.
Okay.
I love just picking items from the environment
All right.
without destroying it.
Okay.
So they looked beautiful, and I thought, why not? They'd go well with the barrel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that art piece, we didn't talk about it. And that trunk and the lighting as well. What you've done with that lights. It feels like it's a real tree trunk. Is that a real tree trunk?
No, it's not. It's a storage basket.
It's a storage basket.
Yeah.
What?
So I liked it because it looks like a tree trunk.
Okay.
And then the piece of art, that was a gift from my sister.
Okay.
She really understands me, and she told me that it represents like the eyes are closed, yeah, but it represents freedom. That's why there's a bird there. It's an abstract kind of art. Yeah.
Oh, so cool. Talk to me about the display unit behind me that matches my blue dress.
Oh well, yes. You're blending in. So it's these are palettes that are
Okay.
stacked together.
All right.
I initially, this wall is supposed to be a TV wall, but I decided not to put a TV in the living room.
Okay.
So I decided I need a space that I can put decor, and I
Yes.
didn't want the normal TV stand that people use. So I
Yes.
decided to custom make a palette stand, and it seems like it worked.
Yeah.
And also it goes well with the baskets, the black
Yes.
and white and blue. So the
Yes.
color is just harmonious.
Yes. I'm just reminding our viewers, you can have your space so stylish at affordable price, and you don't have to break bank to make your space look good. She lives in a 2-bedroom house.
Yes.
And she's recreated the space to look as beautiful to her and customized to her tastes. So sometimes we don't need so much money to create our spaces. I hope you're inspired as much as I am inspired today. I want to talk about just the little trinkets that are here.
Okay.
The little chico here and the lamp just is oozing nothing more than art, creativity. I'm just feeling so happy being here, my God. You know, let's talk about all these beautiful trinkets. Anything memorable for you here? Anything
Yeah,
that...
definitely. So
Yes.
you can see there are lantern lamps.
Yes.
So growing up, we used to use the kerosene lamps. I don't know
Yes,
if you
yes,
used
yes,
those.
yes, I remember that very
so
well.
I love to honor tradition by acknowledging stories,
Okay.
textures, and also maybe vintage pieces like this one.
Okay.
And then, so you can see on my ceiling, I have modern lighting, right?
Yes.
And then there are other Afrocentric pieces.
Yes.
So I respect tradition by just blending Afrocentric pieces with modern lines or unexpected color.
Yes.
So that there's balance. Also growing up, we used the decors. So that was a little handmade gift from my sister as well.
Okay.
So I just placed it there so that I can respect my past as well as showing up as I am today.
All
So
right.
that's why I've blended in a bit of modern
Yeah.
and also the Afrocentric touches. I
Okay.
feel like if you intentionally put the two together,
Yeah.
you end up creating a space that is layered, it's personal, and it's timeless.
I like that.
And
like
then
that.
I also reused when I finish some wine, I don't throw away the bottles. I'll remove the sticker, and then I use them as candle holders, as
So
you can
nice.
see. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at that creativity. Why candles in your home?
I love scents, good scents, and also that feeling of just warmth. I want to feel like the space is hugging me back, especially after a long day.
Yes, please.
You want a
After a
space
long
that
day,
hugs you back.
we want to feel hugged.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now you know. Have candles in your space too, and recreate this kind of ambience that hugs you back. Because after you've had a long day, who doesn't want to feel like your home is hugging you back? Each piece is picked with love.
Yeah, and it tells a different story.
And it tells a different story.
Yeah.
We're winding up this space, but not before we talk about your ceiling
Interesting, right?
and your mirror.
Okay. So for the ceiling, I don't like really blank spaces.
Yes.
And also by the look of the space, I have so many things. I'm a maximalist. I just love beautiful stuff. So when I painted the wall black and I had all the spaces, the ceiling looked empty. So I decided, why not put hints of black, and polka dots made sense. So yeah, that's why. It's just for aesthetics.
Okay. As we wind up, tell us how you recreated your workspace. It's so creative. Most people workspaces are so sterile.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So being in the creative world,
Yeah.
I really need that motivation to continue creating. So that corner space was still the shape of the house is very tricky, but
Yeah.
it was an opportune space to just put a small desk and
Yes.
a seat.
Yes.
And when I look at the art, I don't get bored when I'm
Blown
working
away.
there. Yeah, I don't get bored at all.
Yeah. And as we step out, our viewers, you should know how much this girl is creating lots of finer things in life. She enjoys a view of the river. I love what you've done with your balcony.
Thank you.
Briefly tell us before we go on a break about your balcony and the beautiful view of the river.
So I'm just lucky that I found space that views the river. So it inspired me to style that space in greens and a bit of yellow, just to give it color
Yes.
and ambience.
Yes.
So it's where I sit when I want to read or when I just want to get away from the world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful space to
You've
sit in.
recreated it and it's magical. It just blew me away when I just stepped there and I saw it. It's so beautiful before. I hope you'll be inspired to do the same for your big or small balcony. We are taking a break, beautiful people. We have so much more. She has a dark room. Stay tuned. Welcome back, beautiful people. We are in the dark room. Can you tell? I'm sure you're getting a view of how this room feels like it actually grounds you. I've never been to a dark room before. We've not featured anything like this in Arts of Living. It's a first. And I want to ask Miss Candy Nabwire, why a dark room?
So this is my master bedroom. This is where I sleep, and this is where I recharge after a long day. It gives me peace, and I've used colors and textures that are recreating that mood lighting. So Afrocentric art is very rich in history, identity, and storytelling. So I've used pieces that have deep meaning to me or stand out to me, and I'm also not afraid to mix the traditional with modern art, because that's how my individuality shines through. Yeah.
Ish, ish, ish. That's how What? Repeat that.
My individuality shines through.
That's how her individuality shines through, and I can tell. Let's start with the black. Did it shock you at first when you had all black?
Definitely. So I started with one wall,
Yes.
and then it looked like an accent wall. It looked a bit odd.
Yeah.
So I decided, why not? Let me just try do the whole room.
Yes.
And then what happened was, with the ceiling, you can see I've done some shades with the paintbrush.
Uh-huh.
So what happened was, when I was painting, there was a bit of paint that smudged onto the ceiling. So I decided, let me try and put brush strokes and see how it will look. And it turned out so beautiful.
Yes.
It feels like you've just left the world outside.
Yes.
And you're in your own bubble.
Yes.
So that's what I wanted to achieve. I just wanted the room to hug me when I need that consolation, because sometimes life is just tough.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, and you need a safe haven, a safe space to lay your head on.
Isn't it interesting what black can do?
Yeah.
We all get to see spaces that are painted white, but not black, and this is what it creates. It's very rich. It actually feels like it's hugging you, which
And
is
it's
true.
a good background color, because now the colors are shining through very well.
I
right?
agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Then you did your beddings with black as well,
Yeah.
and you picked art pieces that depict the room, from the wicker baskets to art pieces. Tell me how you decorated the room. Take us through how you decorated this room. I don't want to talk. It's not about me. It's about you, the expert, the genius, the creative genius. Tell us how you recreated everything.
I wanted an all black background.
Yes.
So the curtains had to be black as well. And they have a hint of gold so that it can go well with the lampshade that I've used. It looks like the sun, right?
Yeah.
Natural elements.
Uh-huh.
And then now at the corner we have the lampstand, and it has a lampshade that is a bit shadowy. It shows nature, as you can see. And then for the artwork, I love self-affirmations.
Okay.
So there's this piece that says, I am smart, I am important enough, I am beautiful enough. So it reminds me every day that I matter. And for these other pieces, they're a bit more intimate.
Okay.
Because it's sort of a boudoir bedroom.
Okay.
And then for the cars, those were gifts. The two pieces were gifts.
Okay. You
And-
like vintage?
Yes, I do
Okay.
love vintage.
Okay.
I love mixing different types of art.
Okay.
For the baskets, still showing that they're made with love and
Okay.
hard work.
Okay.
And then for the pieces there, you can see there are zebras that are huddled together. It symbolizes unity. And then for the singular piece that is there, I told you I'm such a loner, so it just represents who I am.
Okay. Are you dating?
Yes, I am.
Oh, who's the lucky guy? You see, our videographers are smiling so hard, because if I don't ask that question, the viewers are coming after me.
I'll plead the fifth.
Oh, I tried, people. So you were taken.
Yes, I am.
What kind of a guy do you like? I wonder.
I like someone who's well put together,
Okay.
motivated, and they accept me as I am. 'Cause
Okay.
I can be. It looks like I'm a lot because I love these art pieces.
Yeah.
I love to keep things in order.
Yes.
I'm always designing stuff and designing rooms. So I need
Okay.
someone who understands that I need that creative space.
Okay.
And someone who smells nice.
Your
And
size.
looks good.
Your size.
Smells nice.
Oh,
and
smells nice.
Wow. Wow.
I thought you said you like a man
Nice.
with your size.
No. Smells nice.
Smells
looks
nice.
good, and they
Not
put
your
someone-
size. But what size do you like?
You never know. Someone who works out.
Who works out?
Yeah, because I also work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, not your size. Thank you
It
for
was a
plugging.
good twist. I didn't see
Okay.
that coming. Yeah.
I want to talk about what you've done there. It's a very unique style. Never seen it before. Tell me how you achieved that, and why did you have that touch?
So there's a small window here that I really don't like how it looks.
Okay.
So I decided to put a curtain, and it still gives the room depth and harmony because it mirrors the other curtain on the other side. So just to give the room some depth.
Look at you, creative genius.
Thank
Wow, I like that a lot. And also what is breathtaking is this, the calabashes.
Yeah.
Was this made for you?
Yeah, that was tailor-made.
Okay.
So those are calabashes stacked together.
Okay.
So people are so creative. Like, I really appreciate handmade craft.
Okay.
Because you can tell how much time was put into it.
Okay.
Yeah, to stack it up together and make sure that you get the lighting. So at night, it really shows the room nicely. It's warm and
It
ambient.
captures. We
Yeah.
want to see the room at night. Send us those
Definitely.
videos.
Definitely.
Or we come for you at night. Because we know where you live.
Wow.
It's not a threat. Let's talk about this bed. It's a trunk because it's tailor-made. It's very artistic. Tell me how you achieved that. And also, just the beddings. It's black. Tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the bed, I love woodwork, beautiful woodwork.
Yes.
So I have a team of fundis who understand the designs I want.
Yes.
So when I give them something I want, if I give them a challenge, they usually make sure they implement. So for the bed, it came out exactly how I wanted it. For the ropes that you can see at the back,
Yes.
they're just for aesthetics, nothing much. And then for the black bedding, I just wanted a complete harmony of the black. And then black is so rich. And there was a time I posted this photo on my page, and I got comments from girlies who were telling me, I'm so glad someone is not afraid to style black, because most people think that black is just a dark color or not associated with good things.
Okay.
But also black can be beautiful. You just
Yeah.
embrace it
Yeah.
and style it with nice textures,
Yes.
warm colors, and
Yes.
you'll get a soothing effect.
I totally agree.
I hope you're feeling soothed when you're
I'm
standing
so
there.
soothed.
You're
It's so
blending
calm.
really well with the black.
Oh, am I?
You look so colorful,
Thank
like a
you.
centerpiece.
Like I said, thank you for
Yeah.
styling me. Let's talk about this, Candy. You are a stylist. You are an interior designer. Do you reinvent this space? Do you plan to reinvent it?
It's always changing, trust me.
Ever changing?
Though I feel like I've done the most right now, I
Yeah.
cannot add any more decor because
Okay.
there's no
The
space.
maximalist that you are you sure?
I've done enough. I've done the most.
I cannot tempt you with any more what at least.
So what I do, I mix up pieces once in a while, because before I had green bedding,
Yeah.
so I changed it to black.
Okay.
Or the, like in the living room, I can change the pillowcases
Okay.
or curtains if I want to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's ever changing.
Okay. One more piece. Your access. You've dressed me in your style, very Afro chic, I would call it.
Yeah,
And you adorned this beautiful
handbag stand.
handbag stand with all these beautiful, kikapus and accessories. Tell me, was it made together with the bed?
Yeah, the bed and the stool where the plant is, together
Okay.
with the handbag stand, they were all
Okay.
made together.
Okay.
And then now the basket came in.
Okay.
So I like to mix textures, because textures go really well with Afrocentric art.
Let's talk about your bathrooms.
My bathroom.
Yes.
So
You have recreated your bathrooms. People, this girl.
So for the bathroom, most people forget their bathrooms. It's a space you go in, come out.
Yes.
But being an introvert,
Yes.
and then I'm an interior designer, so I interact with a lot of people outside.
Yes.
So when I come back home and I want to refresh,
Yeah.
I need a space that feels like a spa. So I did
Okay.
my best to try and recreate that. So
Okay.
even when I'm taking a shower, I'm just enjoying myself and just leaving the outside world outside. Yeah, it's my space.
I like that. For people who are single with small spaces, look at how magical this place looks like. I'm gonna take you. People talk about man cave. She has a woman cave. Honey, come with me and let's discover, explore, and engage. Uh-huh.
So Naila, welcome to my escape room / woman cave.
Okay.
Let me first give you a drink because we've
Okay.
talked so much.
Okay, thank you.
Let's cheers to at least enjoying the space, right?
Absolutely. And to the real maximalist in the real word.
Yeah,
You love art, don't you?
I do.
And this space is magical.
Thank you.
Let's celebrate that and to art of living. Coming to a maximalist space who's just a creative genius. What the doctor ordered.
You like?
I
Nice.
love it. What a drink.
It's sugarcane juice and a bit of ginger.
You made?
Yes.
Ish. People, you don't have to buy juices. Just make your homemade juice like this. So nice. Thank you.
I'm glad you
It's
enjoyed
very,
it.
very refreshing. I'm loving it.
You're welcome.
Back to the space. Tell me what inspired you to have this kind of walls.
So this room is my favorite room.
Okay.
I feel like it represents me.
Okay.
It's a space where I can breathe. I told you it's my escape room / woman cave. So I created a sanctuary for myself and maybe my friends when they visit. I wanted a room that feels raw, real, and imperfect, just like how life is.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want it to feel too polished or staged.
Yes.
I just wanted it as honest as can be.
Okay.
So the graffiti on the walls, they also represent freedom and expression.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Freedom and expression. That is something I've learned today. Freedom and expression, people. This is what it looks like. So nice.
So whether I'm watching TV or reflecting or having deep conversations that are judgment free, this room reminds me that there's beauty in imperfection and peace in just being. So I can show up as myself, the world will adjust
to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Show up as yourself and the world will adjust to you. I like that. I picked that from today. And you, viewer back home, there's nothing like perfect art. Imperfect is what makes you who you are and as unique as you are. And that's what I'm learning from you today. So I see the touch of baskets here, wicker baskets right behind you. The birds are here, the butterflies, the arts. Nothing is missing in this room. For sure, it must be your favorite room.
It definitely is.
Talk to me about how you designed this room. And of course, the showstopper.
The David.
Yes, the David. Tell me about it.
So I wanted a space that if I don't feel like going to the bedroom because I'm watching a movie, I can still sleep here. There's a blanket there and it's comfortable. There are cushions.
Yes.
And it's big enough size. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the design is also beautiful.
Yes, I do love
Yeah.
it. You had tailor-made. This was custom made for you?
Yeah, it was custom made and then they assembled inside the room because it's too big to fit in the door. Yeah.
Look at that, people. Custom made for her style, her taste, and for your comfort.
Yes.
Convenience. If you want to sleep here, nobody's stopping you.
Right.
Yes, and you can sleep here and you even have the fleece blanket.
Yeah.
You're not even spoiling the design
Oh,
and
they
the look
even
and feel of the
snacks.
spoon.
I even have snacks.
You even have snacks. I tell you, the detail. You're all about the detail.
Yeah.
Nothing missing, nothing broken in this room. Clearly, talk to me about that beautiful art piece. Somehow it depicts you, all the colors.
Yeah, it's just an abstract piece of the biting lip. That was also a gift.
Okay.
And then the orange calabashes.
Yes.
And the child on the mother's back.
Yes.
So this room is just full of expressions. So when you walk into my home, I always want someone to have that feeling like you're stepping into my mind.
Okay.
Like you get to understand how I think, what I feel, and you get to understand my personality as well.
Okay. So tell me something else about this wall.
So you see, also have some tiny baskets.
Yes.
I love baskets on the wall. I think they add a bit of zhuzh
Yes.
and art
Yes.
in the space.
Yes.
And also there's a baby on a mom's back. It's traditional in the sense that you see the ladies who have children and they're still showing up to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lovely. And you have a red curtain. That expresses just how bold you are.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not afraid of colors, textures. You're not afraid of reaching out to be who you want to be.
Exactly.
And that is so inspiring. Where can people reach you if I want you to recreate my space and you only do Afrocentric kind of art?
Okay, so I have an Instagram page. It's called Africandi. So the Afri represents me.
Okay.
And also I showcase some of the vibes in my space on TikTok as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go, people, support her and let us have our spaces as beautiful, contemporary, elegant, and Afrocentric kind of space inspired. I have learned so much from her, and what you have done, you've infused your personality into the space, and that's why we do what we do every day. We come home and we must make sure that our home feels like a hug, and that's what I've learned from her today. Thank you, beautiful people, for watching. At your Instagram pages?
It's Africandi on Instagram.
Africandi on Instagram,
and TikTok, it's the Afrocentric Babe.
The Afrocentric Babe. And
Yeah.
doesn't she look like Afrocentric Babe? She really is. Before we wind up, this basket here and these two cushions, tell me something about them.
So I have so many baskets in the house.
Yes.
So I use them as much as they're for aesthetics, they're also functional because I can tuck in items that I don't really want to use at that time.
Yeah.
But if I need them, I can just reach out.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're hand woven, and a lot of work was put into it.
You celebrate people's hard work. Let's do that, people. Let's get inspired by handmade stuff, because we are also empowering our artists out there, and we are creating job. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. That one's our show tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I have. Maximalist. I think you people know I love maximalist spaces. God bless you. Follow me at Miss Nylante if you have a space that you want me to feature that is as inspiring. Talk to me, DM me, and we shall come there rolling our cameras. God bless you and have a good night. From the crew and I and our producer and Miss Candy herself, who looks like a candy. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Toodles.